My neighbors already party really hard, but I think that they bought a karaoke machine because I'm hearing their voices a lot louder through like a microphone. I feel like it's gonna be a long night. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to Yes with their song Hold On off of their album 90125, which was released in 1983. So I was looking at songs and stuff to do today, and I just felt like listening to more Yes. And after listening to Owner of a Lonely Heart, a lot of you guys said just listen to a little bit more off of this album, so I figured why not just go into the next song. And by the way, in case you haven't noticed, we got a 13K subscriber goal for Topographic Oceans. So if you want that album and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, it's just a click away. A few clicks away, but you can do your part. Anyways, I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. And let's do it. This is Hold On by Yes.
Such platonic eye, how they drown in incomplete capacity. Strangest of them all, when the fear it calls, how we drown in stylistic audacity. Charge the common ground. Round and round, we live in gravity shake. We shake so hard, how we laugh so loud. When we reach, we believe in eternity.
Okay, let's talk about preconceptions. Let's talk about assumptions, okay? Because after listening to Owner of a Lonely Heart, I knew the band that Yes would become outside of their progressive days. And after listening to that song, a lot of you guys commented about the album. Some of you really did not like this album and the direction that Yes took. And then some of you defended this album and were talking about how strong this album actually is, and maybe it's a little overlooked. Maybe a lot of people were just bitter because Yes had moved on from their progressive sound. So, coming into this song, I gotta be honest, I really wasn't expecting much. I was expecting this to be pretty much a filler track after the hit single of Owner of a Lonely Heart. But I come away with this song being not only better than Owner of a Lonely Heart, which is already a good song, this song was really good. This song should be on the radio over and over and over. This song I liked a lot. The big soaring vocals from Mr. John Anderson, of course held up by the rest of the band singing backup on harmonies, the big guitar chords, the nice and strong and powerful backbone of the bass, and we also have some really nice drumming here by Mr. White. I think that this song just comes together really well. I think that to me, this sounds like Yes. You know? I don't care if it's a 5-minute pop banger or if it's a 20-minute epic. It's Yes. You know, to me, it is the band that we all know and love. And I know that I'm a relatively new fan, so, I don't have necessarily any, preconceptions or history with the band. My history is like a year. I think that this rocks. I think that if any other band had made this song and they weren't named Yes, I think more people would probably be more open to it. This drum intro, Mr. White, into this big chord, soaring guitar, I feel like you would at least be somewhat curious as to what comes next. You put on this album back in 1983. You put on this album after knowing what Yes does and what Yes did, and you heard the first song, you said, I don't really like that. It's a little too poppy. What are they doing now? Who are they, right? But I feel like if you heard the beginning at least of Hold On, you'd be like, okay, maybe I'll give it a listen. Yeah, it's a simple verse, but I feel like John has a very strong presence and very strong singing in the verse, and actually really throughout the whole song. The drums are big, you got a little bit of keyboards in the back, just kind of bum, 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 bum. It's nothing new, it's nothing like revolutionary at all, but does it sound good? I think it does. Maybe because I'm totally new to, the genre really, but I feel like this is good. And then this riff that comes in for the pre-chorus with the bass, that's a really cool riff, right? It turns the music a little darker. I like how the bass has presence for just a moment, of course, by Squire. And then in that second part of the pre-chorus, the bass really kicks up. And you can really hear, and I'm sure if you were watching them live, feel it. And here we have some sort of interesting sound effects. I'm actually not sure of what that sound is, but there's something in the back that sounds either like warped vocals, or maybe it's like a guitar sound effect or key. I'm not sure. I want to say it's either vocals or something with the guitar, but there's something back there that kind of like warps and swirls around the vocal line, and I'm not 100% sure what that is, but I kind of like the effect it gives. Or here's another theory. Maybe it's Tony on the keyboards, and maybe he has like a vocal line or sample in the keyboards and he's playing them, but it comes out like vocals. I don't know. I'm just guessing. And then Trevor steps up with this big moment. Okay, tell me if you guys think that this is a fair comparison, because as I was listening to this song, this is kind of what I thought, okay? This song specifically reminds me of a progressive rock band, for example, like a modern progressive rock band, like Dream Theater, if they were to not make necessarily a 20-minute epic, but they wanted to make like a little 5-minute cut that was a little bit more accessible, had catchy vocals, big choruses and big chords, and a nice solo to pack it all in. This song felt really modern to me in that way. Like a progressive band just kind of doing a little single to send out before the rest of their album kicked out. You ever feel like there's a mosquito in the room, but you can't find it? Okay, but listen to this though. Here you can hear that little background harmony, like a little more isolated. But don't you think this is so cool, the way they isolated the vocals here and became a little more a cappella? Bringing in the other extra harmonies that we are definitely used to hearing from Yes, before bringing it all in. I think that's really cool, and I think that's one thing that I disagree with a few of you, because I haven't heard like a lot. But I feel like this is still yes. Yeah, they progressed. Yeah, they changed their sound. Do I know why they changed their sound? No. Do I honestly care? No. Do I care that Genesis became a more pop band later on? No. Because I don't have a history with the band. I didn't necessarily live through them changing, and I'm sure if I did, that would probably affect what I think of them. But me as a, like, not necessarily a historian, but looking back on these bands, it's kind of fun to see like what stayed, what left, what was abandoned, and what kept on growing within the band. So as long as I enjoy the music, I don't really care, who made the music, or, where the music, or how the band made the music before and how they make it now. I just want to listen to good music, and Hold On by Yes, it's good music. Building, 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 and they get to the point where they release. Not as euphoric as Awaken or the climax to Close to the Edge, but for a 5-minute pop song, sounds pretty good. And then we end with some screaming on the solo by Trevor. It's a good song. I like it. You don't like it? Why not? I think if any other band had made that song, I think you might like it. I don't know. Maybe not. The lyrics. Justice to the left of you, justice to the right. Speak when you are spoken to. Don't pretend you're right. This life's not for living, it's for fighting and for wars. No matter what the truth is, hold on to what is yours. So I feel like these lyrics are at least a little more straightforward than we're used to from Yes. But I like the lyrics, justice to the left of you, justice to the right. Everyone is claiming that they're doing the right thing. Everyone thinks that their opinion is fact and that they know the best. But that's not necessarily true. Perhaps each side has a little bit of truth in each, and they need to kind of bring it together. Jigsaw puzzle traders sent to spill the beans. Constitution screw up shattering the dreams. Blood flows in the desert, dark citadels burning too. Watch, look over your shoulder. This one is strictly for you. And then we get into the chorus, which is hold on, wait, maybe the answer's looking for you. Hold on. Well, take your time, think it through. Yes, I can make it through. So I like how this is, as I've said before, a lot of times with Yes's music, seems this is like a hand out, reaching to help. Talking about shattered dreams and blood spilled in the desert, talking about wars. And then he says, this one is strictly for you. Hold on, maybe the answer's looking for you. So kind of telling whoever is in that situation, whoever is facing injustice, facing violence, facing, just problems. Hold on. We hear you. And then ending with the refrain of sunshine, shine on you. So hoping for the best, but also telling you just to hold on, to keep your head up. And even when the worst things are surrounding you and you want to give up, remember the things that keep you going. It's a great song. Let me know what you guys thought of it. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. Hope you're having a great day, guys. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.